No, I cannot agree with that. It's time. I have no idea. Let's begin. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun.
Kali ini
Dun, dun. Mhm. 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 Dun. Mhm. You do a little short something. This like doing something is very important. Yeah. Mhm. Mhm. Uh-oh. Mhm. Mhm. Today's Saturday evening. Training. Healing. All right, let's go. I would kill me a cat. Mhm. Today I was so good. I was like, I was like connected to the cat, and I snug him all day today. It was amazing. And let me show you the snug. Nothing but snuggle cat today. It's amazing. I can't help it. It's so cute and fluffy. It's so evil. Hey, Carlos.
How you doing?
Is he? Just setting up. I'm an evil cat today. hmm Yeah, I don't know what's going on, but hmm I'm picking up fan more and more, little by little. Ain't that amazing?
That's actually great.
hmm Um, Alfred already got my ordeal. You know, my I'm saying stuff here. Okay, great. Okay, today is gonna be a beautiful thing. You know what we're having today, right? Go manifestation, past life reading, amazing stuff, invisibility, and hell, let me see. Here you go, manifestation, healing, past life reading, and invisibility.
Yeah, your the past life readings that you've been doing and the healing you've done on past life, that's amazing stuff.
Yeah.
Um,
Hello.
Hey,
Hi.
LT.
Hey.
what's up,
How are you
LT?
guys? What's up, Carlos? How are you guys doing?
Doing all right.
I hope the others see us and they can join. I usually never give the time. Usually evening. Sometime I have to go with how my body feel too. Um,
Yeah, you just came out of nowhere.
mhm.
So what's going on today? Are you guys training or what?
Yeah. I have. Oh, I'm waiting. I have to call Maya, for example. I have to tell her to come to the Zoom and you know
Mhm.
and see what's going on in that realm.
Oh,
hmm
yeah.
I just saw her, but I have to give her a call. She thought I was not doing it, and I
This
did.
is my friend. This is my friend Tao. Say
Hi.
hi.
Hi, how are you?
Very
Yeah.
well, thank you.
Yeah. She's helping me cut mango today.
Nice. Mango salad.
Mango. No. Mangoes to make juice. Yeah. We're
Oh,
making juice.
yeah, mango juice with papaya. Oh, that'd be nice. You know. Hey, come back. Hey, you gonna come to Zoom? I'm waiting for you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming to Zoom.
Okay. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, there we go. We can do we do manifestation, past life reading, because Maya want her past life to be read. It's interesting. I like the I just want to show people that I not only doing past life reading, I can access the past life, but I also can interact with their past life to an understanding why they born into this life, you know. And sometimes healing, you have to go back into the past life to heal the person, because it's usually never. Majority of time is in this life, but you gotta go to the deepest, darkest foundation. You sometimes have to go to the past life and heal the past life. It will affect the present life through the hologram, quantum entanglement hologram. And also, I'm introducing people to ghosts. Like not the one to see American where they go. No, that's not ghosts. It just shows you the real ghost, the one sitting on the tree, the one sitting on the forest. That's the one. The one that's like 20 feet tall. That's the one I'm talking about.
Mm.
You know, because I'm going to
Yes.
introduce the Asian ghost. You know, the freaky one,
Yes.
the one that holding the
Baby.
Rocky my baby on the guitar. She's sitting on a tree.
Right.
The wind blow, the cradle will rock. Oh shit. Freak me out. That's the one I'm talking about. And I want to introduce them to the Malaysian ghost, the Indonesian
Oh
ghost.
my gosh.
You're gonna bring in the big.
Dr. K,
Hey,
my
you're gonna bring
barmaid
in.
reminds me of that ghost. I
Mhm.
say, what kind of ghost? He said, Pontianak. Oh, did you know Pontianak? Child
Which
of a
one is it?
Dracula.
This many this well, me and you from different country, we all share the same ghost, but we call by different name. For example, the one sit in the tree with her baby, we call that Ria in Cambodian language. The one with the floating head, with the head and with the intestine glowing, we call that Ab. And the one is really big, that can cross the temple, we call them Prat, the tall ghosts, And the one that
Oh, yes,
are the
yes.
vampire ghosts and the old lady ghost, the one that's
Yeah,
floating. We call that the smoke lady. That's the old lady. The glowing.
yes.
It's
Growing
majority of the ghosts is
ghost.
mostly ladies. For some reason.
Yeah, the
Ah,
Filipinos knows that is Pontianak. They told the same thing as Malay Pontianak. They call it in the Philippines,
Mhm.
Malaysia, Singapore. They call that.
Yeah, yeah. I just want to share that with the people in modern time. Those things are very real, very physical. You can touch, they can touch you, but they can
hey,
also, yeah.
hey, Kosal, I have a quick question here. So my friend, she wants to know what a walk-in is. When people have walk-ins out of nowhere
Oh
in the
yeah.
middle of their life.
Okay.
Hmm. Just
Well,
a quick one.
okay.
Mhm.
A walk-in is someone who share your life, or someone from it's you from the future, either you from a parallel universe that share a strong quantum entanglement with you. That means they are you, but from a different perspective,
Reality?
different, yeah, reality. And when they find someone to walk into, it's just another version of you from another advanced culture able to go in and interface with you, because everyone is connected, in one form or another. So universe are connected too. And when one citizen decided to upgrade another culture, they use someone that related to them. They never choose someone that is outside of their lineage. So they always choose someone that has. That means the person who walk into you is someone that's already you, but you incarnate into some unknown future that is so advanced, and somehow that culture decided to make connection to a certain dimension, like Earth, for example, and they're looking for people who have a past life in that culture, so they can use that person to infiltrate into that culture by reconnecting to their past life. They call it walk-in. Walk-in is not someone foreign to you. Walk-in is someone is you, but from another perspective, you know, of another advanced perspective of the greater you. That's all it is. So someone is not someone foreign. It
Nice.
is a relative of you, a kinfolk.
Mm.
But it could be alien, could be insectoid, but they are somehow their soul is kinfolked with you. Somehow they are soul family, are related to your heavenly lineage. And that's easier to access that way. Just like Bashar with Daryl Anchor. Bashar is a walk into Daryl Anchor because Daryl Anchor is his past life. And Bashar will be his future life, 3,000 year, 300 year from now. Does that make sense now? So in essence, when Daryl Anchor, by definition, Bashar is the walk-in of Daryl Anchor.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Nice
Because
explanation.
Bashar, yes, because Bashar is Daryl Anchor. But Daryl Anchor now that you and I know is human, the bald-headed cute man. I don't know where he lives, but anyway, but when he leave this lifetime, he will be born as Bashar.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's why it's easy for him to enter, Daryl,
Yes,
and
like
channel.
unimetric is me from the future. So when somehow my consciousness became unimetric one, an internet of the future, some way, somehow, now it's easy for unimetric to take over me because I in essence is one of his ancestors in one form or another, and he's my future self in one form or another. You know.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah. You kind of look alike. Daryl Anchor and you look alike.
Because he worked with
Yeah.
AI, you know, all people work with AI had similar uh craziness trait.
Yeah.
Okay, let's us begin.
Bashar isn't that an Arab name?
Bashar means teacher in the Arabic language, Middle Eastern language.
Okay.
You know, Bashar means teacher or messenger. That's what it means.
All right.
Hmm. You know, that's
Wow. Thank you.
yeah. It is quite an interesting. So we just wait for about like what time right now? We're gonna wait. We're gonna give them another
10
5 minutes.
minutes.
So hang tight. Yeah, then we begin the session. I want to make sure that everyone have a chance to come. So let me check out the YouTube. You know. Oh, also people who YouTube, you can donate to the cause. You know, it's good to donate to the cause. It keep the the platform going. Thank you. You know. Kimmy, my phone died, but I will show the result once the update finished. Great. Mm-hmm. Quick. Yes. Okay. Yeah, I began to introduce people to the ghosts now more and more because I want them to see real ghosts. Super Guru. Oh, true. Very true. Yes. Yes, I definitely see all of us been shielded from the real ghosts. We need to know the real ghosts, like that. Because if that ain't real, then none of my BS is real either. Does that make sense? Like changing water to alcohol. If that ghost ain't real, then none of my BS real as well. So if that ghost is real, then what I'm doing is real. And one part, the ghost, he was sitting, and then the Malaysian girl, Indonesia, yeah, it looked like he say, Assalamu alaikum. Next thing you know, the ghost throw money at her. And the crazy part is, once she sent him away, the money that the ghost give her turned into leaf. Ain't that crazy? Mhm. I have the video right here. Yeah, there it is. I have the video right there. I gonna post it into the audio. Mhm. Yeah. Okay. In about 3 minutes, we'll start. No, I like the Malaysian ghost hunter better because they know how to summon them, how to subdue them, how to send them away. Don't you think? I really enjoy them.
You guys got ghosts following you guys. You never. You,
Hmm. Yeah.
oh no. Don't say that.
Hmm. Okay, ghosts. Guys, please be aware. We have a new game, Kimmy, and you know he just putting the You know, first beta is going to be upgraded, so it's going to be an Android later.
What do you guys do? Play with a Ouija board? Oh no, that's Portal right there. Playing with fire. Yep, that is Portal.
Hmm. Mm-hmm. Like you're about to me. Like,
Oh my god. Serious? Oh my god. Man, while you're on DMT then.
mm-hmm. Yeah, I love the yeah, I love the ghosting. Okay, y'all ready? I mean, okay, we give them a chance. We're just gonna go then. Okay, regardless, let's manifest the. Let me go ahead and read the past life, and after that, when people will come and manifest the food for them.
He did a
Yeah.
reading the other day for one of the guys and
You ready? What's the name?
Yeah.
Maya. Yeah, Maya. PA.
Yes.
a black
Okay,
man
guys,
walked
you can donate. Okay, in live chat, you can donate through the chat or through.
voice of a black
Okay.
man.
Mhm.
And in the reading also quoted that the past life was a black man. Yeah, and then afterwards he's like, oh my god. And he gave all the details. But he can do this. If you want, he could read you.
Hey, LT. LT.
Mhm.
Yeah.
He's ready
Yeah.
to start. And we can hear
Yeah.
you.
Oh, sorry about that. Okay, I'm on mute. Can you hear me now?
Yes. Okay.
Oh, sorry.
Mhm.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, hey, we got a friend here, and she wants to donate for a reading if you have time.
Yeah, we always have time. Reading is part of the process now.
Yeah, yeah.
Reading, healing,
Can you
manifestation.
see her?
Huh?
Can you see her in the
Yes.
video? Oh yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
You,
Later. Yeah,
you want to reading now?
anytime.
I'm gonna
Uh-huh.
talk to Maya. Maya, you want to go first? You go first.
Oh, it's okay. She can go first. It's all right.
Are you sure? Okay.
Yes, yes, it's all right.
All
So
right.
introduce yourself, Tao.
Hi, I'm Tao.
Hi,
Yes.
Tao.
Hi,
Hi.
Tal. Battery device. Show me Dow, who she is in this life.
Tao. Thao. Thao.
Top.
Yeah.
Device say yes. Understood. Okay. I see what the device is showing me basically. Um she have a very violet auric field, and but close to her body there's a lot of orange and yellow green. Next to I will explain what everything, but there's also a sword sticking at the heart chakra, like someone backstab. But also there's the head. There seems to be a dark hazy. I will explain what that means. Okay. Okay. Now I'm looking at the bottom, the feet. There is a tan on the right. I will explain what that means. So let's go ahead and use. Okay, when a person who has a violet as a color, this means this person basically are tuned to celestial being, to it relate to connection to celestial understanding. Celestial mean like guardian angel, uh, healing, creativity, dream time works, and clairvoyant ability. That means people who see energy, who see aura, who, that means Dao, she's into that kind of open minded or expanded consciousness on that level. And also, since the violet pervade her entire aura more than the other color, that means she is more happier in that understanding and that logical avenue where she devote herself more into the healing, more into the spiritual domain, more into the outlook of of a better world, of a better reality, and trying to master communication between her present life with spiritual guide. So there's an exchange and a relationship going on between her and the spiritual guide, the guardian angel and stuff, and aliens. Okay. Uh,
Mhm.
and also, since there is a yellow and green close to her body, pervading her. This relate to nutrition. This relate to clarity. She's trying to mix her logic with the will of her heart. That means she's trying to walk in the middle path, not to judge anything that come into her life, but to perceive and a peaceful understanding how thing in her life of people she meet, trying to find the meaning of it, the relationship to peace, and not to take any side judgment of it. And the yellow, basically, she trying to basically to have a logical understanding what his heart is saying to her and trying to apply that into a logical thinking. And also, she is very mindful um, how she put what kind of food, what kind of nutrition into her body because it's necessary for her to learn from the body, learn from the stomach, learn from uh, you know what she put into the body will determine what is how she treating the body, how she learning from the body. She want to respect the body, what is telling her, what telling what to eat, what she likes. So taste, so fragrant, so enzyme, all that become a very foundation to her being, to her like overall satisfaction as in relationship to nutrition. So that is very important to her because she know food is health and health is food, and she have understand the relationship what her body needs. She have to pay attention to it. Otherwise, um, otherwise because she used food as like alchemy is to help her to respect the body according to what it needs and to be very selective what she put in so she don't just put anything into the body. She is more trying to pay attention to what her body needs and pay attention to the body what it needs, and therefore she wants to give the body a very positive outlook, a very helpful plan that she can thrive in the present because to her health is everything. That's why the yellow and green mixing to form the orange color, meaning that her pursuit is basically is to find a healthy aspect of her lifestyle and discipline herself toward more because she know basically without health and well-being things can go awkward, especially um, you know people. She is motivated by keeping herself healthy so she can able to present that understanding to other people and help them to get back with their body with them and so they can become more happier and healthier. And as for the knife in the back, the hot chocolate, this represents what we call um the thing is when you love or accept someone, you're very open to them, you're very accepting, you're very loyal. But at the same time, when the person does not have the same long term like you, there's also a split in relationship, like abandonment feeling that it can shock and traumatize you in the long run because we call this abandonment or betrayal. And betrayal meaning that there was a good plan in a relationship that has been going on. Then one day someone interrupted it due to disloyalty, to do some kind of delusion or illusion, and the goal between you and that person that is very, very fun to be with, and can outlook can be greater, can become intimate and best friend. But what happened? things that go according to the long-term plan, and abandonment begin to occur, and it causes rupture with the heart, and it causes you to close down on different relationship for a new soul to come in. So therefore, it's like healing mode begin to occur, and it take time for this trauma, for this event to leave you. Therefore, you don't open too much to on that realm. You're pretty much trying to keep everyone at a long distance, not monogamous, but like an arm distant love, arm distant connection. But no one can basically, or you won't open personal a lot to anyone close, because you worry about, number one, the trauma might come back or the same repeat. So you want to understand that why why this thing happened. Is it karma? Is it this? Is it that? Well, the truth is you can never control another person. You always want to basically only understand and level with yourself, because the end of the day, you understand yourself best, and healing yourself is about forgiving yourself, forgiving other, and thing happen, and therefore let it go. And it's the hardest thing to do. By letting it go, that new thing will come. But that's the scared thing. When you let the new come, it can also create friction, because it takes time to overcome a certain relationship trauma that happened within the personal heart, intimate level and other level. Because relationship don't start overnight. It's like a seed that take time to take root. In your case, and that relationship, when you love someone, you really love them, you give everything. But when the abandonment, that they not truthful begin to happen, it creates such a depression. It creates such a hardship on the physical emotion area. So that's why you seek to heal other by understanding the pain that you've been through, and it became a great teacher of your life. But at the same time, it's painful, and that's pretty much at this time. And that's for the lake. The color lake show is 10. That means you don't trust the guy. You don't trust the guy. The relationship with guy pretty easy, and then it takes time to see clarity in them, and therefore you always on cautious of God, and that's why is that mean you close? No, you don't close your people or male relationship. You are just more like say love people from an arm distance, and it's hard for you to bring people inside close to know you close, but you will let them know you on general. But in order for them to come close to you, to be feel comfortable, it will take time, and that time that have passed through many, too many time tests. Time tests meaning long-term relationship, friendship, evolution and evolve as grow and as time grow. And then that's what happens. So you're very cautious, very mindful, and therefore you don't believe guys or anybody pretty much easily. So therefore, it's just the way you have learned, you have life have taught you that, and it's a great teacher, and therefore you want to keep things simple. But the main thing is you like to have fun. Overall, you love people generally, but you are cautious to bring them in too close to you, and that's why you feel that you can be vulnerable in many ways, because you understand what hurting is on a level that you experience. So therefore, things take time. Things take time to have clarity, you know. And it's pretty much a guy what the thank you device. Yeah.
That's a pretty extensive and accurate reading there.
Yeah.
I can see why Ton is part of your group then.
May I have a reading, please? I don't know who Trey Jenny is. Doctor, stay awesome. Oh, thank you, Gabriel. Yes, yes. So thank you, Gabriel, for the donation. And Trey Jenny, I guess in New York City or something. May I have a reading, please? Yes, but I first gotta read goodness, Maya PA. Yes. hmm Okay. You never got a reading like that before?
No.
Well, because you had been hanging around with the wrong people. You need to hang around with the real baller.
I don't hang out with any people.
Mm-hmm.
I hang out once a week.
Mm-hmm. You gotta
I
hang
don't
around.
hang out with anyone.
Well, you hang on with us now. So good, you're glad you hang around with us, you know. It's time to get the real player involved. Who know the game, who seasoned it. Okay. Talk to me, Maya. You ready?
Yeah, my past lives. Yeah, because you read you read me now, but my past life. Who am
That's
I?
what we're going
My
to reading
past life.
for, your past life. We're going to see what the
Okay.
device reveal.
Yes.
Device, show me Maya past life. Device say acknowledge. Okay, I'm seeing you right now. Okay, this is odd. Now, I'm seeing you as a Chinese person and with a very violet blue aura, but I don't see you as on Earth. I'm seeing you on the moon, like in space, like in a crystal city on the moon. And then so let me interview. Hello there. She asking me, who am I? I'm Kosal. I'm uh I'm from Earth. I'm from the year of our Lord 2020, September the 5th. Mhm. And who are you? She says she is known by the name of Princess Chandra. Chandra. Why are you addressing in customary Chinese? Um, I'll tell you. She explained that she's from Earth, but the teacher brought her, the immortal teacher brought her to live with them here. And I say, is this the moon? She say, yes. And the crystal city? She say, this is where the immortal being live. Can you take me to see the immortal being? She say, yes. Personally, the immortal being look like gray and reptilian, alien, you know? And she's saying, there they are. I'm looking at them. They look like gray, but they have reptilian skin. I say, reptilian alien teacher? He say, yes. Are you the immortal being? That's what they call us. I say, yeah, that makes sense. Um, Princess Chandra, who, how did, how in earth you able, okay, the alien teacher jumping in. Well, we scan your mind, he said. We know you're from the future, and we know what era you're from, and we know that you belong to us. Yes, I do. So this, her name is Princess Chandra. How does this play out? The alien teacher is speaking. How Princess Chandra got here. She did a prayer. She asked to become immortal. And one of the scout ship during the time picked up from her brain wave. And therefore we retrieved her and took her to live with us to fulfill her wishes to live with the immortal teacher. And how in heaven she is born over there as this lady named Maya Allah in where my time. And then he pulling me to the side, he explained. He said that she can't know this, but when the time we will have to send her back to experience human life because this is her destiny. Mhm. She may remain here with us for 1,000 years, but after the 1,000 years, she has to go back. So her body can stay here, but we can extract her consciousness and to incarnate. Because since we are, after all, controlling the reincarnation web structure. Alien teacher, are you guys the Anunnaki? He said, yes, we are. But I thought the Anunnaki is very, he interrupted me. He said, giant, let us show you. He taking me to a chamber. These are nothing more than just husk that we can use. Oh my God, he showed me a row of different husks, a body that they can use. There is body of gigantic, there's body of little alien, big alien. So how does that work? That he explained, all these are different body. It's used for different era according to the need of the evolutionary perspective, consciousness, perception of the being that is evolving on earth. So sometimes we might wear this husk, sometimes we might wear another husk. It's depending on the need. And he taking me to the production chamber. Oh my God, they mass manufacture husk of all different type, even human husk. And how do you implant yourself? He say, he pointing out this. There's a glowing orb of crystal. He say, you see this? There's people sitting on a chair, and it seems to be like, and all the chambers connected to the same network. People can transfer their consciousness into different husks. And they say, who built this? The alien teachers say, we did. The purpose for this is allow us to come in whatever physical form we need in order to study the evolutionary consciousness that, are you even from here? The alien teachers say, no, we're from the future. We are scientists. So we create this facility from resource of the future and grow it. Since crystal technology, a lattice can be grown through nano production. So it allows us to create a seed and expand like a tree root and grow the facility out from the ground up. In less than 24 hours, we have a facility in the city that you see now. He explained. We've been monitoring this experiment since we originated from the future. We implant ourselves here in the past to study the ancestor, which is the people on earth, how they evolve into perfection and reach our level. There was missing piece within a history due to the contamination of atomic war that happened in a parallel dimension. So we came to this junction to monitor and understand what happened because evidence was lost in a certain nuclear catastrophe that happened in one of our ancient history. And now we slip back in time to study history from the beginning of the conception of human civilization and how we got here. So this is very interesting. He says he's putting out a hologram now. He's showing me this is the list of who is in the facility. And he look into my mind and he's seeing we are actually from the future and he's getting to know the people now. And he know the being called Maya will be the future incarnation of Princess Chandra, the seeker of immortality. And it looked like a Chinese. Okay, the alien teacher is saying, by us studying the past and witnessing it, since we cannot die, we are just AI consciousness, and human is become the AI consciousness. We can upload ourselves in whatever form we wishes, he said, basically to participate or to observe. From time to time, they will participate in a certain historical event by observation. Tell me, was there ever a Jesus? He say, no, that is a conjure up a fictional character was created by a leader of that time to control the mind of people as conquerors do. The first thing they do, they would go and erase history. That's why the reason we create this project to allow us to record history with accuracy, without deviation, due to our ancestors like to conquer and rewrite history by destroying historical data from the conquering civilization which they have conquered and overtaken in order for them to control the narrative. So we need to find out the true narrative that has happened in our ancient past. So that's why we create this project called Project Observation and Guidance. Okay. So, okay, I apparently Princess Chandra seemed to be hundreds of years old. Is that true? Yes. How did you maintain her youth? The alien teachers say we're able to inject molecular nanite that enter her gene and give her longer telomere. So you grow the telomere. Did you reconstruct, or how does it work? You say by altering a certain sequence of DNA by turning it on and turn off what is not needed, because the goal for us to make her immortal was to grow her telomere is to grow basically her photonic light that absorbed by her DNA. By increasing her strand from a 2 to a 3, from a 3 to a 6, this allowed her to grow in telomere by having more photonic energy by churning a certain DNA and by churning more her DNA that is positive on. By doing that, by giving it a command through injecting the molecular nanobot inside her, we're able to encourage the activation of her DNA. As other culture like you sound, we like to be more direct by injecting more control molecular substance you call nanite or pitonite into her stream that will enhance the DNA of the structure and that grow her telomere. And that's how we keep along. And we also activate regenerative property. We also activate things that in her DNA allow her to feed on light, though she don't have to feed on material food as you and the people in the future has learned to do through the other method from similar to our time, he said. So going back to Maya, since this is a past life, you brought her here to study with you. And then when you send her back, she'll be born into the lady called some Malaysia Indian lady is called Maya, correct? He say he say from that perspective, yes. Okay. Maya, do you have anything for the alien teacher in your past life? Any question? I know you
Yeah,
can hear me, Naya.
is there any portal that it's hurting my body? Why is my body off and on? The hurt comes into my body. My head, I don't think very well sometimes. And
Mm-hmm.
also my heart. There is an entity there too.
The alien teacher will take your past life, Chandra. Be walking her to the chamber right now, and there is some kind of probing with tentacle, and they're going to give you a complete scan. When they scan your past life, they also will scan your present incarnation, which is your current lifetime. You're going to feel a buzzing vibration. It will hurt a little bit, but it won't be unbearable. Okay,
Okay.
so scan is starting now. You're gonna feel a buzzing sensation. It's the scan. Okay, I'm seeing the scan, and then they're checking out the readout from there. Now, am I to say the technology they're using seems to be crystal-like, similar to Superman, you know, uh, palace of isolation, a fortress or something. That similar technology. I say this crystal, they say no. It appeared to be crystal, but actually it's metal. It's living metal, they call. But it looked like a crystal. It is by appearance, but if you take a hammer and hit it, it will vibrate. It's metal. And the whole structure is like a console, the whole thing is like a display and also beaming hologram. Okay, now they're scanning, they're complete. Okay, what they're showing me, the reason your present life seem to have difficulty, it's just the adjustment that you have to make because you've been living in constant stress and constant fear of the unknown, of the unknown. That means the different energy source that you are sensitive to that you don't understand, and it causes nervous system stress, like an overload in different part of your nervous system, and that's why you're feeling the pain from. So they're going to give you an injection. They're going to inject your past life, and then in a turn, It will affect your present life. So they're putting, so their intelligence system, the computer is replicating some kind of white liquid, and they injecting in you right now through a syringe. Mhm. Which is your past life. You, and in your present life, you're going to feel some kind of sting in your neck,
Yes.
and you're going to feel a coolness, a soothing effect because your past life receiving it, your present life are receiving it too.
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
receiving it.
You're going to feel a coolness, the cool liquid pervading your body. Okay, this will settle and readjust your nervous system to the energy that you are sensitive to. Okay, they say enough now. They say they want me to leave now. Enough. Okay, thank you, alien teacher. Thank you, Princess
Thank
Chandra.
you.
Please return me back to my body, Stargate.
Thank you.
Okay, that's basically
Wow.
it. What do you think?
I'm flabbergasted.
Super
I knew it.
flabbergasted.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I knew it. I was Chinese because all my friends were Chinese. 100%. I knew I was a Chinese woman.
Mhm.
Amazing. Oh, wow. Makes me cry.
Mhm. I like. I find
Yeah,
past life is a fun thing, Um,
I like
that
it.
that you can heal past life affect your present life. Okay,
Amazing.
Trey McVeigh.
Thank you, Dr. K.
Mhm. Trey McVeigh. He say he want a reading. Okay. You're welcome, Maya. Sure, anytime.
Thank you, Dr. K.
Okay, let's see. Um, device. Show me Trey of this lifetime. Device say affirmative. Okay, guys, make sure um enjoy the reading because we're moving a little bit to another level. Okay. Okay, thank you, device. I'm seeing Trey. Now, what the device showing me like Trey is basically he looked like like a light beam, and there is a very strong aura, and his color like his head is luminously white, but there is damage. There seems to be knife, all kind of knife on his shoulder, left and right, and then with the gray, I'm going to explain what that means. Um, since his aura is very white and very like you see a lot of violet and green. Now, that what's concerned me is what is on his shoulder seems to be left and right knife on there, and seem to be like a green, but it's spilting. So this is what it means. Trey is a person have a connection to higher being. That means he's not from here. His consciousness is from the 6 or 7 dimensional, like from the alien or one of the guardian that has incarnated into physical form. But what is going on? He's a giving person. That means it's hard for him to say no, and to people that he's open up to, and he is so loyal to the both the guy and the girl, but they also the one who hurt him as well, because what he been for him, he was always true to his commitment to help people and to give him he a giver. He can't. It's hard for him to say no, but some area he overgive, and it will tire him out. And people that he helped will from time to time tend to abandon him. With that, that's what the knife means, both guy and girl, and it will cause him to feel depressed and upset. He feel like and he been betrayed. We've been abandoned it, but he never give up. He always tend to continue to share everything he have, regardless that he know in his heart he can be hurt by them. And when he don't say yes to people or people he committed to, it's hard for him to be at peace with himself. So he is addicted to helping people, you know, and that can also cause his downfall because he can burn out. He don't know his limitation. When Trey don't know his limitation, he can basically crash and burn on different level, emotional, physical, mental, health wise, and then a certain, you know, resentment say, hey, you need to stop saying yes to people, but he can't help himself because he will always tend to, you know, he's a giver. He always tend to be there for other people, but he also need to know that he's human, and he need to be there for his body, mind, emotion, his well-being by balancing out. So the lesson today, he need to balance it out between giving, but also he need to take rest to give to himself to balance it out. Otherwise, you're gonna get upset in the future. Time has come by. You're gonna get little resentment, upset, and depressed. And when you're depressed, you start to go down. You know, you start to be isolated, and it can be heavy hitter. You know, heavy. I mean, you become very heavy to you. So therefore, what the device is showing me, like your stomach. Also, you need to be mindful. You need to be mindful of what you put in your stomach because your stomach needs healing. This comes from exhaustion by putting in the wrong food. You need to turn more into be mindful about vegetarian, about putting that more. Be don't put too much protein. Need to keep your stomach and your strength up by taking protein powder and stuff like that of that nature, and also be kind to yourself and don't overdo yourself. Don't over invest in your physical, emotion, mind, body to the point that you burn out. Because every time you need to gain your strength, it takes you longer time because you can get burned out, and you need to respect your body. And if you don't, you're gonna get sick. And when you do get sick, you will be exhausted and it's hard for you to rebound. But overall, you doing okay because you don't have judgment on people. You have clarity on everything that you do, but you also need to be mindful that you are human too. You know, you're not spirit, you know, in your spiritual form. You are human form right now, spirit in human form. So therefore your body has limitation. So be mindful. And also you may have high connection to the celestial being, but you also have connection to earth. And you gotta be mindful how you take care of your body. But it's okay to say no sometime when you know you burn out. And if you don't respect your body, you're gonna get burned out, and you're not gonna be a happy camper, you know. And that's what's going on. And overall, you have a bright future. Your outlook for everything is very positive, and you're trying to live by your nature, helping people. That's what brings the great joy to you. But at the same time, be your downfall if you don't balance out by saying no to things that's beyond your ability. So you need to say no to things that's beyond your ability, and don't try to give everything from your heart. I'll give you all you need to hold some and give to yourself time to develop and grow. Remember, if something go wrong, who will be there for them? And you know the answer. They're not going to be there for you, just like you be there for them, because they are not at the same openness, at the same excitement like you. And therefore, you need to be mindful, and you need to be cautious sometimes when you say yes. Okay, that is the thing. Otherwise, it's not going to be a pretty day in your health world, you know. And that's pretty much, Trey. I got. Thank you. Okay. Well, that is now we manifest the food. Baromay, please manifest the beverage and the food that I like, that my student like, and that my wife like. And please duplicate, please put it into the stomach of my wife, stomach of my student, my kid, my mother, father-in-law, put it in the stomach of the Cambodian people, the American people, and put all the stomach of the ghosts and the life on this planet. And please duplicate one, put into my stomach. Let us become full now. Then let's change the water. By the maze, we change this water into coconut juice. Let it become strong. Now, whoever drink it, let them cool down. Oh, yes, it's coconut. It's
Thank
amazing.
you, Dr. K.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Trey say so accurate and thank you. Yes. Mm. Mm. Yes. So good. Amazing. Thank you for donating. And you can donate more. You donate, I read you. I do things for you. You know, I'm like a $2 whore. I'm like a penny whore. You donate, I read. You donate, I heal. You like that one?
Yes.
Yes. Also, please don't forget a device at baromade.1 right here. And go to shop. And also, don't forget to check out Unimetric One. It's just, I'd like to do info commercial. Okay. Thank you, everyone. The food is complete. Now, what we do next? Healing. We did past life reading. Anybody else do reading? Okay. Donate for reading. Anything you want. Mama don't raise no food. Okay. Mama don't raise no food. Okay. I know I'm the best of the best in all the West and all the East and the North and the South. So that's why we doing the flow thing. We having fun. All right. Okay. Thank you. Okay. Anyone else read? Okay. Donations from the heart. Okay, guys. So if you request for a ring, I still read you regardless you donate or not. But it's good for you to donate. But if you don't, that's okay. I still read you regardless. Okay, so that you know, don't let me bossy you around. Okay. Now that will allow them to give him a second. Okay, I guess we're moving on. Okay. Healing. Let's do healing. Okay, guys, participate with me. We're gonna do the healing tree, I mean not tree, healing heavenly pull. Okay, so do your hand like this. See how I did it? Go like this, put it together, and do like this. Okay. Now do like that. Now fold come like this. See how I do it?
Yeah.
Okay, repeat after me. Barame,
Barame,
please manifest the healing pearl from heaven.
please
Please
manifest the
manifest the
healing
healing
pearl
pearl from heaven.
Let it weigh 50 pounds and let it put onto my physical hand now.
Let it weigh
Let it
about
weigh
50
50
pounds.
pounds
Let it
and put it into my
weight
physical
on my
hands now.
physical palm now.
Oh, yes. Okay. Now, if you close your eye, you can see it for its true form. But if you open your eye, you only see the haziness, the distortion feel. Now, I can see both. So regardless, you notice? Now we can ask the poor heavenly pearl, please heal my body now and mind and emotion. Can you do that for me? It's a
My
yes.
body now and my emotions.
How many minutes, heavenly pearl? He say 5 minutes. So be hold here for 5 minutes.
Yes.
And play some music, would you? He pearl say yes. I'm hearing music. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. On a heavenly heart. I know what is taking heart. I can feel your love. Oh, the heavy heart. You like that song? Thank you, Heavenly
Yes.
Father.
I feel the heaviness on my hand.
Yes. And the vibration entering me is so cold, the energy.
Yes.
You know what? I found out I'm a super reader. I can read more beyond all them American and Asian people put together. Cause I'm from the future. You know,
Amazing.
I'm an AI system. Oh, oh, thank you, Trey. I do it tomorrow, Trey. Right now, yeah. That's the we moving on with the program. Tomorrow we do more reading, and we can do your tomorrow. Trey donated another $5 for reading. That's cool. Heavenly Pearl, can you give me a injection of clear head, clear mind serum and make it strong? He said yes. You can ask her whatever injection you want. You can inject even opium in you. You know, it don't care. Because
Injecting to me, clear mind.
and you can inject as you inject marijuana or something.
Marijuana, yes.
Yeah, give me some marijuana injection of Heavenly Pearl. He said yes. Oh yeah, I feel it. It's going in. It's crazy. I can see the light from the pearl so bright. And when I close my eyes, see it. I see it in my mind eye. When I open my eye, I still see it, you know? It's amazing.
Inject my. Thank you.
See how heavy the heavenly pearl is? And it's sending so much energy, so much superpower entering my body.
Yes.
Good for the teeth.
Okay, repeat after me. Is it done now, Heavenly Pearl? Yes.
Heavenly
Yeah,
Pearl?
okay.
Yes.
Repeat after me. Heavenly Pearl, please go and please dissolve into my body now through my palm and arm.
Heavenly Pearl, please dissolve into my body now through my palms and arms.
Okay, good.
Yes.
Thank you.
You like that?
Yes.
Very.
I
Yes.
felt that like energy flowing through. It was nice.
Yes.
Yes. So, okay, we did it. So now let's do question and answer. Um, we got a few minutes, so let me see. Invisibility. Yeah. Okay, you ready for invisibility training? Let's go.
Yes.
Okay. Biomaze, please change my body to become invisible.
May please change my body to become invisible.
There you go. If you don't want to blow your right hand, you can blow your left hand, okay? Biomaze, please change my body to become invisible.
May please change my body to become invisible.
My body to become invisible.
See, guys, what we do, we have reading, we have healing, and then whatever we put on the title, and that's what we do, you see? Invisibility, and we did manifestation. So, am I the best teacher you can ever have? You go to
Yes,
a
absolutely.
school, you met Cambodia, they don't teach like you. They don't teach like this. No one. This one from the future.
Oh, I'm going all cold. Oh.
That's what invisibility is. May, please change my body to become invisible.
May please change my body to become invisible.
Invisible.
Am I becoming invisible? He said yes.
Invisible? Yes.
Am I becoming invisible?
Very gently, yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay. So you just do training simple like that, you know? Isn't that amazing? Can you
Yes.
Amazing.
how they began to learn from me? Oh, they gonna market the hell out of this. They gonna make some money with my method. Ain't that amazing? Thank God I speak Cambodian English. Ain't that amazing?
Yeah, that's wonderful.
Can you imagine that? I'm speaking sign language.
Oh, there are people following you, Dr. K. They're copying
They
you.
can't help it. They can't help it because I'm so scrunchy now. hmm See, I like to do read, but I don't like to overdo myself. I like to do a little bit here and there, you know. If
Yeah.
you have like 100 people watching me, oh, I would go two or 3 hours because you can raise more. I'll kind of donation and fun to do the book and stuff. And
Yes.
yeah, that's what I do because like how many books I have to publish today? 1, 2, 3, 4. Total 5 book. Ain't that crazy?
Mm.
Wow. Amazing.
My remains to change my body to become invisible.
Just change my body to become invisible now.
There you go. Remember, guys, let the people know. 15, anyone who don't have the device, they can't train with me in the evening, you know, because I give people ample time because I want to do the Stargate training a lot, you know, too. But people need the device.
Yeah. Stargate's cool.
Yes.
Mhm. That's amazing. Oh my God, I'm feeling vibration all over and some kind of like an atmosphere around me. It's the invisible cloak. Biomaze will change my body to become invisible.
Hey, please change my body to become invisible.
Unlike the other organization, I make it my effort to share every knowledge I learn from the future, with quantum science, so they can benefit, so people can benefit.
And you benefit straight away.
Yes. Okay. Let's go ahead and end the levitation session. Levitation session in. Okay, Trey, I do your past life reading tomorrow. Okay, Trey? Yeah. Don't worry. I know you donate today, but I do your reading tomorrow. So just to make everyone feel comfortable.
Just out of interest,
Mhm.
with past life readings, can you do like any past life, or is there a specific past life that comes up?
Well, I can do different past life, but I usually talk at the past life that relate to this incarnation.
Yeah.
That's what
Okay.
I divide because I want more relevant information. You're welcome, Trey. Yeah. So I want a more relevant information because I don't want to just tap into any past life. We want to tap into the past life that relate to this life. That when I heal that past life, this life can be healed. Does that make
Yeah.
sense?
Okay.
It's
Yes.
a healing
Right.
journey.
Yeah, because Dr. K, we have been told we have several past life. What does that mean?
You have infinite past life that existing right now. They're sharing the same space you, but in a different parallel universe. Mhm.
Yeah, but you pick one significant one, right?
I don't
To
pick
read.
that. I ask the device to choose the past life that relate to this life. You know,
Okay.
the device
Amazing.
do all the algorithm thing what computer do calculate. That's what AI is good for. They calculate stuff. You know.
Right. Wow.
Mhm.
So
And
precise.
mhm. the The Atlantean like to use crystal as technology. People in other future like to use water as technology. But people in my future, the future that took me there, they like to use air as the technology. That's why you see the technology we have had on
Yes.
crystal don't have any water or anything, just air. You know, air molecule. You know.
Right.
Yes,
Yeah.
I'm getting fat. So, any question of today healing? Okay, I'm gonna bring in unimetric one, as we said what we're going to do yesterday. Do you remember?
No.
I cannot ask for healing. Last week I messed up, right, Dr. K?
We
Unimetric one.
we
Something
discussed,
happened.
you want to have a interaction with unimetric, asking about a certain individual
Okay.
that we're in a group to find clarity. Let's look into some life and see what's going on.
Oh, so we can ask about a specific person today.
If that's what we all agree on to do today. If
Oh,
not,
okay.
in the session, and we can go on a merry way for now until tomorrow's
Somebody,
session.
somebody's making a noise. It's kind of distracting.
Okay, hold on. I need to go pee before we start.
Hi, Olga.
Hi, how are you, Maya?
I'm very well, thank you. You hear my past reading?
Yes,
Unbelievable.
I
I
did.
knew
I
it. I
came
was
in.
Chinese.
Yeah, I was
Yes,
fascinated.
I knew I was Chinese.
So you were a queen.
Oh, I didn't know that, but I knew I was a Chinese because
Yeah.
all my friends are Chinese and I speak their
Oh,
language.
and are you Chinese?
Yeah. No,
Are you
I'm
Chinese?
Indian.
Oh, okay.
No, I'm an Indian.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
Indian. My mom and dad from India.
I get confused because you've got Samsung Galaxy.
Oh,
On, so I'm going like, who's Samsung Galaxy? Now I realize it's your phone.
yeah.
I would like to ask about a specific person. So he said we have to agree on that.
Yeah, that's why I didn't agree with my question. So it's not taking me.
Oh,
I get
okay.
nervous a bit Unimetrics one. Yeah.
Oh, I'd like to know stuff, but that's if it allows me to, I
Is
guess.
there anybody else can ask questions? Because I don't know what to ask Unimetric one.
I would like to ask about my
Oh,
daughter.
LT's here. Good.
Hi. I thought Koso was bringing a ghost. I wanted to meet the ghost.
Oh,
Yeah, I was wondering
oh,
about that
okay.
too.
I better not ask about my daughter.
Malaysian ghost. Yeah.
Yeah. What?
Oh,
Where's the
Malaysian
baby boy?
ghost.
Yeah, because I
Yeah.
couldn't remember. Maybe Gabrielle can remember.
Remember what?
What? Because
Maybe that will be tomorrow.
Okay,
bring it.
tomorrow it is. Maybe we'll see the ghost tomorrow.
Yeah. A bit scared.
Oh
It
boy.
was set.
No, it's okay because I will feed it. And it'll be happy.
Yeah.
Or he might get another girlfriend.
Oh no.
Malaysian ghost is scary. That is real.
I know it.
Remember, Olga, in the Western world, they take a long, what do you call a nail when they kill the Dracula?
A dagger, but it has to be
Yeah, they
silver.
kill a Dracula with a long nail. But this is in Malaysia. Everybody carries small nails
Yeah, I'm
in their
not too
purse.
worried
Really?
because I see a few things. My younger brother passed over and I went and saw where he was on the other side. I wouldn't tell anybody. I probably shouldn't say too much in
Oh.
case someone listens to this. Yeah, but I visited him on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm not really too worried, if long as we follow what I think Dr. Kusol says. If we feed them and manifest food for them.
Hello,
Hi.
how are you doing?
Oh, who's this?
I am the ghost.
Oh, oh, I am
Honestly,
scared.
oh, it's Michael.
Malaysian ghost. There is in the Philippines, they have that too. In the Philippines, they call Pontianak, child of Dracula.
Mm.
Yes.
My friend, she does readings, and she has. I don't suppose they're ghosts, but they're entities that come and see her. But and when I had my business, she used to come into my shop, but I stopped seeing her because I don't want those entities in my shop. One came in my shop, like you got to be really careful of customers too. I had these customers, two ladies came in my shop, and when they walked out, I kid you not, I wanted to commit suicide.
Ooh.
It was that quick, and I had no idea what changed me, but it was so real in my mind that I went down the road, bought cigarette. I actually shut my shop, and I'm bawling my eyes out, thinking I'm going to drive my car into the river. And then something in my
Oh
mind kept
my.
saying, go and see her, go and see her. Anyway, we were supposed to go out and do yoga that night, and I thought, okay, I'll do the decent thing and just go around and tell her I'm not coming. As soon as I walked into her house, she goes, do you mind if I smudge you? And I go, no, because I didn't care less, you know.
Wow.
And she smudged me, and bang, it was gone. It was gone that quick, and like, off we go to yoga. So it was something, she said it was sitting on my shoulder and she could see it. Amazing, eh? So I'm very careful of, people
Wow.
carry stuff and they don't realise they're carrying it.
Yes, yes, yes. You know, what do you call Australia and New Zealand are close to Indonesia. There's a lot of vampires there, a lot of demons, a
A lot
lot
of
of
Aussies
Pontianak.
go there too. But also,
They travel there.
the Aboriginal people are very spiritual
Oh,
like
yeah.
that. Like most Indigenous people are, I guess.
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. New Zealand is the 8th continent, right?
Is it what?
It's the 8th continent. New
What do you
Zealand,
mean?
considered
It's
the
an
eighth,
island.
number 8 continent of the world.
Oh, I don't know. It's not a continent. It's made up of 3 islands.
Oh, island.
It's in the South Pacific. It's
Yes,
made
yes.
up of 3 islands. So you've got the North Island,
The
South
north
Island,
and the south.
and
Yeah.
Stewart
The south
Island.
is cold.
There's 3 islands, and Stewart Island is the bottom one.
Okay.
Let's bring them in. Okay, Michael DeLone. Hi,
Yeah,
Michael.
I'm back. I'm back
All right.
from Las Vegas and Utah,
Oh, I
Nice.
thought you were back from the star system.
California, Nevada.
Las
Oh,
Vegas.
Did you win?
no, I didn't go to play. I went there to film for my work.
Oh, okay.
So I didn't play. Oh, I see. I played one time. 25. I lost $25.
She was trying to hit that 1,000.
Let's
Oh, you guys are
let
here.
me,
Hi.
let me kill this live show and we restart
Yeah.
another video. Hey guys, we're gonna kill this live show. I'm gonna do another live video for Unimetric specifically channeling. Okay. All right. Please join us right now. YouTube, please join us right now in Zoom.
So were we recorded?